Hello tubers, this is Robert 28 1979. Looks like I got some smudges on my lens there. Gotta clean that. Hello tubers, this is Robert 28 1979. Having a few issues with my camera this morning already. It keeps shutting off. Charge the battery, everything else. I don't know what the deal is. As y'all can see, I got the forward in here. Okay, I had this in here yesterday. I tore all the valve cover off on this side, put the new gasket on, put it all back together. I even went as far as tearing this trim off and taking the inner fender well in there out so I can reach some bolts easier. Well, how do you like that? That is a very tight fit. Getting it through those heater hoses there, behind there, there's actually a wiring harness that sits right on top of that valve cover. And what I figured would happen is I slid this valve cover back in, even though I put some Permatex gasket sealer to hold that oil pan valve cover gasket in place. Left it sitting the right side up on the tabletop with some weight on it. When you went over that back hump, I'll show you when I get to that far, when I get tore back apart. I think I grabbed that gasket and rolled it back out. So I got it all back together, fired it up, and went to leaking oil. Worse than what it was. So now I get to tear it all back apart. Wasn't very happy about it. The gentleman needed this car back last night, and I called him, let him know what was going on. And I gotta go to town and go buy a new gasket. I don't know if it was cut, just rolled out or what, but I'm gonna go ahead and pick up another gasket. But first I'm gonna get it tore down. And yes, I do have it pulled out the back end of my shop, just because of all this mess here. I don't want to work around it. So I'm gonna get all this top tear apart, tore back down, get all that crap out of my way again. Get that valve cover back off. Like I said, you don't tell. Pulling all the wiring harness for all the. Turn this light on here, we show the light on the subject here. Get all the plugs in here for your injectors, your coil packs. Take all them loose, pop them up off this deal here. Get it pulled over to the side. This little wire right here in the front is a pain in the butt because it stretched tight. So it's kind of a pain in the butt. I'll take this heater core hose loose. I'll clamp it off back here with the clamp so the water run. This is above the radiator so it won't flow out. And I'll pull it back over here and put it off of the that blue bungee cord, the black bungee cord. I'll tie onto the wire harness back here and pull it over that way so it'll keep it up out of the way. And then I'll pop all the bolts off the top side here. Then I'll jack the Expedition up. I'll come in here and pull these bolts back out of here. Get this trim piece pulled back away and then take all the bolts out for that inner fender well and take it out. The reason I do it that way is you'll see I'll take a video. Now I got a Windows Movie Maker deal. I can kind of slap these little mini films together and make a long one. I'll get another one of it when I get that inner fender well off. And you see right to the bottom bolts all the way across for that valve cover. Makes it a lot easier than trying to reach down inside and be in a weird angle and the whole 9 yards. And I can do it all with my air ratchet and zip them out real quick. So round 2 of this little ordeal. And when I get ready to put it back together again, I'm going to have an assistant help me. Probably my wife. And I'll reach in from underneath here in the fender well and hold that back side of that valve cover. As it slides over, make sure that gasket stays with the valve cover and goes over that hump, which I'll show you all what I'm talking about with the hump. And get it done that way. And then I'll put it all back together. Yesterday it took me 5 hours to do it. Just most of the time was drying time for that. Oh, where's it at? I had it here, right here. Just a gasket seated. Let's put some around it, little dab spots just to hold that new neoprene. Crappy gaskets. Them things are crappy. That's for the driver's side, and unfortunately the driver and passenger side are different. So, like I said, I'll probably most likely have to buy another one. Great for me. But get that done. Worked on a chainsaw last night too. I didn't get any video of that because I was in a hurry. That's pretty much just about all I've been doing. Oh, as far as the regular stuff, but anyway, I'm gonna get started on this. So we'll get you all going and make a good video today. Alright, now I've got the bolt out, as you can see on the top. Make sure I got this hose pulled over. The vacuum line runs over here, pulled out. Got the wire with, see the bungee cord there holding the wiring back. This thing does have a couple issues on these. You see that one there? The one back there, you see it straight up. They are broke. What I'll do is I'll end up pushing them back in position when I get the wiring harness, and I'll spray them with some of that liquid electric tape we got. But you see how I got that clamped off back here, that one line. Got all this set up here. It gives me ample room, and just move the radiator hose forward to pick it up and suck it up. But as y'all can see here, I've got the inner fender well out, and you can get right through that back bolt, right to that bolt. Come on this side, get to that bolt. The other bolt's kind of behind these lines, which I just pull these back, get my right to it. That bolt, and there's one right behind there. Now if I should grab those bolts out of there, see if I can try to get y'all in the shot best I can. I'm bouncing y'all on a tire here. I got the cap underneath it. There we go. Alright. Turn this here light so I don't affect the video too much. Get around this canister to get to that bolt's kind of a pain in the butt. Not too bad. If I can get it, it's kind of being a pain in the butt. Same as how I broke the tips of these pliers off here. It's going to be a pain in the butt, except valve cover's all loose now. Yeah, that one may stay in there. Some of these are pretty tight. They don't want to come out. They want to stay in that valve cover, which is fine. It's not going to hurt nothing. They don't protrude far enough to stop anything. You see that one's there. As long as they're tight like that, and they got a good hold, they'll normally stay inside there. I don't know if y'all can see up in there. Even with the night shot on, it's not doing me very good justice here. Y'all can see that old valve cover just popped up. And what I'm trying to see is if that valve cover gasket in there actually stayed in, or from here it looks like it did, but I'm going to have to turn this wheel. I should have actually taken it off, but I'll pop the key and I'll turn the wheel to where I can get up in there with the flashlight and see if it actually sealed all the way through, or if it just kind of popped out or what, and see if I can straighten it. And I'll plop this valve cover back down. And then put the bolts all back in it, and that might be the easiest way of doing this without having to remove it again. You don't see all the oil. I mean, it's coming from back here in the back. So it tells me that gasket had to pop out. It was just pushing right around that gasket. But anyway, after that's it, and I'm gonna try to get a good look on this, and then I'll get back to you. Alright guys, another part here I'll show you here. Right back there where those 3 bolts are sticking up, that's the back of the cam itself. Making noise, are you? Anyway, what happened trying to clear over that with that valve cover, the gasket got hung on those bolts and pulled it back in, so there was no gasket hanging on the back side of that head back there. So what I'm going to do is have my assistant help me, and we're going to get it set far enough. I'll take a rod from under the car and down through there and push up on that valve cover hard enough to push up on these wires. You can see where it's got very little clearance to actually push it up on that wiring to get up over that hump there. So once I get that, turn the nut shot off now. You can see I've got the gasket back in there, a little bit of Permatex holding it just a little bit, and I got these bolts in here. See if I can give you guys a good underview here. Ooh, come on. There we go. Those washers come through it, and they weren't through that at all, so any hoots. That's where it's at right now. We'll let that dry for just a little bit, and then I'll reinstall. So let's get to doing some more. See what else we can get done. Alright, timbers, as y'all can see, I've got her all put back together. We actually got it running right now, as you can hear. Not leaking any more oil. But unfortunately, it has thrown a code. Got the check engine soon light on. So now I'm fixing to hook the battery charger back to it, let it charge for a few minutes while I do this, and go get my scanner, which is in my pickup, and scan the code, see what code it's through. I'm pretty sure it's going to be something to do with a injector or a misfire. And since they were unplugged, it will do that. But there's just one problem after another with this piece of crap. I do not like working on this Ford. I hate working on Fords, period. Especially the 5.4s and any of the Tritons, really. They're the same setup, just kind of a pain in the butt to work on. Go ahead and turn the key off. Alrighty. Throw this on 40 amp. Let it boost away while I get the code reader and check the codes. Alrighty. So I can get it out, and then I'll start pulling this motor off of this thing. He ordered another one here the other day. They always fly up every time I take off driving. They flap up and cause a ruckus, and I just got a grease spot on my seat. Oh well. Don't much care. Alright, back to around 35. Alrighty, sorry for the shakiness of the camera. I'm kind of got my dang booty boots on. I don't much care for these work boots. I mean, don't get me wrong, just work boots are good boots, but I just don't care for these. Alright, let's see if I can get you set up here. Ding, 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 ding. Noisy Ford. Damn door chimes. Ugh. Drive me crazy on these things. Alrighty. Let's see here. Plug her in. Turn the key on. And for any of y'all wondering, my code reader, let me get it up here, is a Harbor Freight, China Freight one. which is all fine and dandy here. Let's see here. I don't know if that's going to read on. It's got quite a bit of a glare there. Let's read the codes. Ignition coil C primary secondary circuit. No pending codes. That's probably from that one that's broke. Alrighty, we are done racing codes. Now, I'll unhook this dude again. Alright, now we'll fire it back up and we'll see what happens. I'll unhook the battery charger and I'll come check her again, see if she comes back on. Hopefully it'll stay off this time. Sounds to be running a lot smoother. Turn that off. Alright. Oh yeah, it just says low fuel now. Yeah. Low washer fluid. And check suspension. Bad thing about that, the reason that light comes on is the airbags on the front of the thing blew out. So instead of replacing the bags, the previous owner went and put some coilover shocks, which you can't hardly see in there, and it caused this thing to sit low in the front, or it's kind of goofy. But in my opinion, I just spent $300 something and bought bags and just put bags back on it for the air ride. A lot more comfortable. But I'm gonna put y'all guys down right here to kind of look at the motor there a little bit while I put my scanner back up. And the previous owner also, I guess, broke that. Turn this back on. There we go. Also broke the T, which you can see off under there. So they put a Y. When he brought this to me, the Y didn't kick off this way. It was actually flipped over, or splitting off this way. And he had no heat. Like I said, I replaced the heater cores and flipped that wire around to make it work good. And my phone's ringing.